This is Mining Scout on tour in August 2018 in Perth, Western Australia. I'm here with Alan Stein of Calima Energy. How are you, Alan?
I'm real well, thanks. Good to talk to you again.
It's been since March this year we actually last spoke, and
That's right.
you've been very, very busy, and you've become involved in the Montney project and all sorts of activity going on there.
Yeah, look, things are going really well. Since we spoke last time, we've consolidated 100% ownership of the play by making a takeover offer to our two JV partners. So we brought everybody inside the Calima umbrella. So we now own 100% of the asset, which makes things nice and clean and simple and opens up all sorts of opportunities for us in terms of how we finance that and how we grow the position. So yeah, things are going really well.
Yeah, great. And you've got some drilling underway.
Well, we're going to be drilling at the end of the year. So the preparation for that has been going on in the background the whole time. So we've got all the permitting in place. The site has been cleared. So basically, we're just waiting for frozen ground because it's winter access drilling. And then in December, we'll get going. We're going to drill 3 wells. We're going to do a vertical well, and we'll cut core to do our stratigraphic correlation. And then we'll do 2 horizontal wells, 2,500 meter horizontals, 90-stage frac, and we'll put that on an extended production test. So that'll start in December, and the program will run all the way through to March.
And Alan, behind us here is a map of the area around Montney, and I'm just wondering if you could perhaps point out the areas that Calima controls and what the activity that's going on there.
Sure. Look, our acreage position is up here in yellow at the northern end of the play. Some of the names that are round about us, we have Black Swan in blue, Sawero Resources in brown, and of course that's relevant for us. That's our direct analog. Polar Star out here, and of course here's Progress, which is one of the biggest acreage holders in the play, majority owned by Petronas, and that's become a bit topical recently because Petronas have just bought in for 25% of the LNG project that's being operated by Shell, and people are expecting to see a final investment decision on that project sometime before October. Has a potentially significant impact on this whole play because it opens up the Montney to international export market for the first time and to international pricing. So it should see quite a solid increase in demand for Montney gas, which of course will liberate the condensate as well, which is what we're interested in. So other thing to note is this line coming up. This is the North Montney main line. This is one of the new pipelines being planned for this area. So if we have a look at the infrastructure investment here, over the next few years, some $70 billion of investment infrastructure, and that's going into expansions to the existing pipeline network, new pipelines, and of course into LNG, because one of the issues in this basin, it is so prolific, the wells are so productive, that the amount of production has overwhelmed temporarily the pipeline capacity, which means there's competition to get into those pipelines. So you've seen some headwinds in gas prices in this basin. But already the forward strip is predicting those discounts to the US benchmarks to decrease over the next year or so as you see the impact of those infrastructure investments. So there's quite a lot going on in the basin apart from what we're doing up here in this liquids-rich part of the play. And you have to remember, condensate's getting a premium to WTI in this basin because it's used locally in the heavy oil play. But there's quite a lot going on in the macro that's exciting for us. And we feel, actually, it's being reflected in asset prices, which of course are directly relevant to us. And we've seen the average price for Montney land go from $2,500 last year to somewhere in the region of $4,500 for the average of transactions in the first half of this year. And we feel that's a direct impact of this infrastructure investment, which is resulting in more demand for this good quality Montney acreage.
Yeah, that's brilliant, Alan. Thank you. And you've got 72,000 acres there in prime position there. You're only 40 k's from the planned pipeline. It's a great place for Calima to be, and we want to follow you with great interest at Mining Scout, and we thank you for your time today and wish you all the best with your endeavours up there.
Well, I look forward to giving you the updates.
Great.
Thank you very much.
You.
Thanks.